Let's move on to our next season preview. Before we do, remember, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Takes you no time, doesn't cost you anything, helps us out a lot. Make sure that you do that. And we're going to talk about the Oklahoma Sooners, Eltoro. I'm all over the road on this team, so I'm going to kick it to you, and you tell me what you think about them because I can't make up my mind. Before we do, though, want to welcome Chanel Comfort Cooling and Heating to the show. You see their graphic down below here. This is a terrific company in the Lake Martin area, Central Alabama, residential cooling and heating. Eltoro, you know how it is in Alabama this time of year, man. It's hot.
Hot, man. It's hotter than Florida.
Something goes on with that AC. You need somebody like Chanel Comfort Cooling and Heating. They're going to take care of you. They're going to give you a great deal. They're going to give you a fair price, right? Which is all you can ask when you really need it. Chanel Comfort Cooling and Heating. You see the number down there below. Give them a call if you need it. We're here in the Central Alabama area. If you're calling them from Louisiana, they're probably not making that decision. All right, Oklahoma Sooners, give it to me, El Toro.
Jay, number one priority. They have to show improve that their offense has improved since last year. All right, that's the biggest question with Oklahoma. The defense is going to be stout. The defense is going to be aggressive. The defense is going to make plays. I think they're going to make play after play after play. But they have to show that they have took the next step on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? And so they have some pieces that they got in the transfer portal. You know what I mean? They got some skill guys at receiver, they got running back, you know. And I think Mateer, he needs to be more of a quarterback that do not turn the ball over. Be a great games manager, you know what I mean? And don't necessarily have to be the hero of the offense. You know what I mean? Get in a third down situation, don't force anything, punt the ball, let us see another day, and lean on that strong defense because they got one heck of a defense at Oklahoma, and they showed that last year, Jay, without question.
It's Alabama. They were bad running the football last year with the running back, right? But here would scramble around a little bit. Running the run. They do bring back some starters on the offensive line. 3 of those starters last year, one was a true freshman, 2 more freshmen. You expect them to get better. Let me ask you this question. Because John Mateer started last season hot. And you saw, video game numbers he's putting up. Now, he hurt the thumb. He missed some time. He came back. Eventually, the thumb got right. But then you started to see the turnovers, right? The inconsistent play, the bad decisions here and there. And I've heard it 2 ways. Number one, maybe John Mateer wasn't completely over the injury. Or number 2, Ben Arbuckle, the offensive coordinator that came with him when he transferred to Oklahoma, did it take about 3-4 games for the defensive coordinators in the Southeastern Conference to go, aha, that's what they're doing. And that's how we'll attack it. So is it possible that maybe the offense got figured out a little bit and they're going to have to make some adjustments to make it successful again?
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. That's the big concern coming in this year. Or did Oklahoma make the necessary adjustments on offense to take the next step forward? You know what I mean? To make this team enter the college football playoff. You know what I mean? Because if not, we're still going to see that same old Oklahoma, the same thing we saw last year. You know what I mean? You know, we're starting off hot, things of that nature, man. But I'm telling you, man, you got to stay hot. You got to stay hot, you know, especially in the SEC, man. You know what I mean? And it's trying to make a run in the college football playoff. Like, you just have to, Jay. And we just yet to see. Yet to see.
I'm concerned about Oklahoma as a regression candidate for this reason. They're at Michigan. They get Texas and Dallas. They're at Georgia. They host Ole Miss, and they host Texas A&M. That's a pretty tough road right there. So if they're not, if the offense is not better, especially given Mateer a complimentary run game, you know, you look at that schedule, it's not hard to find 3 losses. I can find 3 losses pretty quick.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
And that doesn't even count some of the other games that, you know, they got to deal with along the way. So, all right, here, off the wall question, and I don't know if you've even seen it. We haven't talked about it. There's some pictures floating around of John Mateer at fall camp. And apparently, dude has been doing your ROTL training regimen, right? I mean, dude is jacked up, right? Is that good for a quarterback to be like that?
I would say yes. I would say yes. You know what I mean? I think anytime you're working out and getting bigger, is build a confidence in you. You know what I mean? It also give you the confidence to make those, when it's fourth and short, is to give you the confidence, give me the ball, I can get it. I've been training for this, I'm built for this. You know what I mean? I think it's a confidence builder. But yet and still, it still has to be seen on the field, Jay. It got to be shown on the field.
I think what Mateer's got to do, and people talked about, how his body looks and how much bigger he's gotten. But I think with Mateer, for him to take the next step this year, it's not here, it's here. Does that make sense?
Make a lot of sense.
Just too many risky plays with the ball and too much hero ball. Run the offense, man.
That's it.
Run the offense. If he does that, I think Oklahoma's going to be fine, and even with a tough schedule, but because that defense is going to be nasty. Nasty defense.
Absolutely.